Good morning, good morning. Happy Wednesday. Hope everyone's having a great morning so far and a great trading session. I'm currently down just a little bit. I took 3 trades, won 1, lost 2. One of the trades I actually forgot to rewrite that particular rule. So I forgot that I needed the order flow to look a completely different way. And that was kind of my fault. I don't know how I forgot to write it, honestly. I think because I didn't write it on my previous cheat sheet for whatever stupid reason. Yeah. We are in some low impact news. We just got out of the low impact news. And then the other trade that I lost, I remember I sat out of it yesterday and it lost, but it looked a little bit different today and it still lost. So I rather just not take that trade. Basically, it was a regular pullback, but it rotated over where my middle half trend changed to a downtrend, and I was getting in a sale. So yeah, I'll just stay away from it. It's really no big deal. It's very easy to stay away from. Doesn't set up that often. So yeah, now we're here. So just down one. Do have crude oil coming at 9:30, and then there's a speaker speaking at 10. So gotta be on the lookout for that. But other than that, not a horrible morning. I guess basically I should only have one trade right now, which is the counter trend divergence off the session low. That was the win. Good morning, Trenches. Good morning, Amelia. That he's getting 4K from you. Oh, nice. UProfit is an older company. I remember being in a group on Facebook that was associated with UProfit, and I'm talking like years ago. Years ago. Pretty sure it was UProfit. I'm pretty sure UProfit was the first prop firm that I knew about. How you guys trading this morning? Rhythmic is down for the Chicago area, sounds like, for some prop firms. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. I wonder if the Apex one is down. Because, well, yeah, interesting. I know some people have been complaining about Top Step X the last couple of days, and then some people also were complaining about Top Step's Rhythmic, but I didn't have any Rhythmic issues with Top Step yesterday, so. It's gonna change twice and pushed up too high. I think after yesterday, I might, heavy on the might have finally figured out that alternate counter trend divergence that I told y'all yesterday was like my favorite and I can't figure it out. It set up quite a few times yesterday. I set out of every single time since I legit knew that there was like, no, I just couldn't find the correlation. So I spent a good bit of time yesterday. I had to rewrite the data like 3 times in order for me to figure out the freaking correlation. So if it does set up today, I probably will take the trades just because I feel like I have enough data. And then if I lose, it's fine. I'll just try to figure it out from there. But I think I got it figured out. We'll see though. We will see. We will see. Oh, it's back up. Okay. Got you. Got you. Break even after 5 trades. Got you. Yeah, hopefully we get quite a few more setups today, and that'll make me happy. 119. Need more volume in this swing for me to get in. All right, now I'm cool. Gotta be real careful. No. Interesting. Come on, bro. Oh, it did end up. It ended up going. I don't think I would have gotten filled though. Yeah, I wouldn't have gotten filled. I don't feel bad. Man, those numbers were just moving a little crazy. I ain't gonna lie. 100. Yeah, I was looking for the buy off the low. There was a bar, I think it was this bar that it was initially trying to push up off of, and that would have been invalid, but this one was valid. But you could see I wouldn't have gotten filled anyway. I wanted the delta, I think, to be like less than 118 or something. I don't remember. And this one was 150 and this one was 108. So, but it happened so fast. I kind of knew it wouldn't have gotten filled. Oh, finally noise. For whatever reason, my NinjaTrader wasn't showing up in my sound settings in the mixer, so I couldn't turn the sound of it back up. But it finally popped up right before I got on the stream. Green off the 600 fall. Nice. Good morning, Janelle. Good morning. Good morning. How are you this morning? I have to relook at this though, because you can see it was just a pullback to my half trend, right? However, it also touched the middle one, and right now I have a rule that it can only touch one of the half trends on a regular pullback. But I think that as long as it's the middle and major one, it doesn't matter. I think it more so matters if it's also touching the minor one. So I'm gonna just draw the support and resistance, the risk to reward, so I can remember to look at it, because it followed all the rules exactly how I wanted it to be. Now, if I would have gotten filled, who knows? I mean, there was enough of a pullback, but there was only like 15 volume in this pullback candle, so who knows? But yeah, I'll relook at that. 70, 1130. All right. I pull back far enough. I needed it to pull back one more tick. There's the loss for that. It's gotta be less than 14. I don't know if that'll happen. Trading options today up 240 on gold from pre-market trade. Nice. Nice, nice. Oh yeah, I did reach out to NinjaTrader about that trade yesterday where I was filled at a price didn't hit. And I guess they're looking into it. I had to send my log and trace files, and because I sent them a screenshot like showing them the entry, and I mean it was literally ridiculous. So they haven't responded yet. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm not going to win the contest, but it's just the principle, you know. Figure out what's wrong with your data provider, please. Oh, why is it? Oh. See if you look here. I showed y'all, I drew the risk to reward to show y'all, but you could see like the pink arrows is my exit. How? Price was there like 10 seconds prior, 7 to 10 seconds prior, but I barely went negative from where they put me into the trade. It went negative maybe a tick, 2. So how do I get stopped out 18 ticks? It doesn't make sense. So I'll see what they say. But it doesn't really matter. At least it wasn't on a live account or something. All right, we're kind of in like a really weird area right now. I'm just kind of trying to wait to see what happens. I wonder if, interesting. Wonder if I could follow my same rules for that regarding a level being attached, because that would have been a winner right there too. Did I say anything about the bots? No, the only thing that responded was saying the guy said that he was going to send it to the product team, and that was kind of it. I'm actually glad I didn't have jury duty this morning. I slept so horrible last night, and I'm pretty sure it's because I took a nap. I took a nap yesterday. I don't even remember what time I fell asleep, but I didn't like wake up. I kept trying to wake up, but I just could not. So I didn't end up like waking up until probably like 8:30 last night, 8 to 8:30, somewhere in there. And I ended up falling asleep probably right after midnight. Woke up at 5 o'clock for whatever reason. Between 5 and 5:15 every night, I wake up to use the bathroom. And this has just been happening like the last week. Normally I can go right back to sleep, but I could not. I didn't go back to sleep until probably almost 7 o'clock, and my alarm goes off at 8. So I was not happy at all. Not happy. That's interesting. That's the same exact place. We changed to a downtrend here, and then here we changed at the same exact level. I didn't even have to change the yellow line. So that lets me know that we're consolidating a bit. I'm not even interested in the divergence. It's literally impossible for it to set up. I'm looking for the delta to be less than 2. That's not a prime. 95. There was a lot of imbalance in that candle. A lot. A lot of imbalance in that candle. Don't make me miss it. Oh, am I gonna lose that? I might have to redefine those rules altogether then. Yeah, I probably am gonna have to. Maybe if it's... Yeah, I'm gonna have to relook at that, actually. I'll have to relook at it. I think I know why that one lost and the other one didn't, though. It's because of how it's attached to each. So maybe 23, 20. All right, I got a hunch. What am I down? 200 each. Cool. Coolio. All right, 23. More GDD. Exactly. I'm so happy. I'm not gonna lie. 17. This is the same. Don't set up the same exact way. Of course you are. Alright, now it's a little different. Oh, it's completely different now. Oh, that's not a good trade. It followed my rules, but it just wasn't a good trade by the time I could see that it was gonna lose. That sucks. What is up with today? What is up with today? I'm gonna take a break in 3 minutes for news. Today is just not a good trading day. But y'all know how I am. I learn the most from the losing day, so it is what it is. Oh, yeah, okay, first of all, this trade is my fault. I didn't pay attention to the fact that we started with a lower low. Anytime we have a change of trend like that, lower low to higher high to higher low, it has, like, the entry bar has to touch my minor half trend, and it did not. So that's literally my fault. Other trades were not my fault. That was just not enough data. Valid. No back touch. All right. Yeah, that one's completely my fault, actually. I forgot. I totally forgot about that. That type of pullback doesn't set up a lot, and a lot of times when it does set up, it actually invalidates itself because it does that exact thing. It doesn't pull back far enough. So sometimes I just forget that. So to trace out of focus. Good morning, Applejacks. How are you? Speaking of bots, an interesting convo with a software engineer. A lot of props and other trading platforms can be easily hacked. Systems are vulnerable to manipulation. I believe it. I absolutely believe it. Clear understanding of Python, they won't be able to control the bots that continuously manipulate trading. Interesting. That's one of those cases of using technology not for the good. Definitely one of those cases. And it's just, I wouldn't say it's sad, but it's kind of annoying that people use their smarts for not so good things. Whether it's big corporations, individual people, whatever. It's like, we're already at a clear disadvantage with so many things, and you just make it worse. Oh, speaking of bots. Oh, Applejacks, how did your trade go? Speaking of bots, remember the guy with the bot in the competition that I showed you guys was up like 150 something thousand? Within 11 hours, he lost like $60,000. Let me go see where he is now. Oh my god. Oh, he's down. But now 2 other people and their bots have taken over. Uh, 15,000 contracts. This is clearly a bot, just like this dude was #1 for a while, but now he's down to 77,000. So I guess the market conditions are not working for his current bot. So yeah. Oh, let me get some water. I gotta stop for news anyway. Hold on, I'll be right back. Was good. Everything. Typical target. So I'm telling myself, yes, please shut up and smile. And he has done it already. Oh gosh. I just can't believe that some of these people don't hire extremely smart people who know how to hack to instead protect their companies. You would think. You would think, but that's clearly not the case. Oh, speaking of which, let me go back because... see, 20... oh, that's the one I already lost. I want to go back real quick to see something. Where's the trade I'm looking for? There's just been so much movement today. Okay, that one was by itself. Hold on, you guys. I'm trying to... trying to see... I thought that divergence trade I just took, I thought I had another example of that this morning, but maybe I didn't. I did right here. Oh no, that's the one I just took. Okay, maybe I didn't have. Interesting. Hold on. I'm pretty sure what I'm gonna have to do is if it touches the other half trend, I'm gonna have to use the rules of the other half trend. Pretty sure, which will be easy to remember. Most of the rules are actually pretty easy. Because I haven't been making that many changes, except the ones I knew needed changes. Alright, that's by itself. That's by itself. Very interesting. That's actually the only one that I took so far that touched both of the half trends. All of my other trades, it only touched the major one. It didn't touch the middle one at the same time. What a hoot. That low-key just kind of pissed me off a little bit. All right, hold on. Now I gotta write something now. That's irritating. All right. When should we trade in well? Sure. Oh, with an acai bowl, a big one. Listen, I'm all for rewarding yourself. Sometimes you need that. Just to remind yourself of your journey. All right, we're getting close to being able to trade again. All right, now we can. Oh my God, no, get out. Oh, maybe I should have kept it. I was late anyway, but all right, I think I'm going, that has to be a rule then. All right, yeah, that happened like, I've had this setup literally happen like 3 times today, and it all won where basically the order flow didn't look how I wanted it to, but we have a level that the pullback is attached to. And but this pullback to my middle half trend is like right underneath this support level. So that's a rule when it pulls back to my minor half trend, but not the major or middle one or the major one. And so I'm gonna make that a rule though, because literally the regular pullbacks, no matter which one of my half trends it pulls back to, it all pretty much kind of works out the same. Yeah, so I'll just make it a rule to where if there's a level attached to it, we kind of follow the same rule. 89 to 34, that's a huge push down. Yeah, that's set up literally 3 times today and they all won. All right, cool. All right, that's kind of invalidated now. 77, 42. It validated itself kind of late. Damn. I was ready for it to. I really just, because it was so close, I need to just keep my whole thought process of just keep the order in there. You can always break even. It's just sometimes when the trades are, some trades, like when they're invalid, they literally go 1 tick and then they reverse. And I don't want to get stuck in I don't want to have an unnecessary loss because of that, if that makes sense. But I gotta make it a habit of just, cause I was looking for that one for sure, and it came back and hit my entry twice, but I was just a little too late. I think I put the order in right when this bar touched and it didn't touch again. Ugh, I would be break even by now. Very frustrating. Very frustrating. Very, very frustrating. I'm gonna get it together though. And see, this is the same divergence trade that I lost earlier, but you see how we pushed off of my half trend? It didn't touch the middle one. The middle one was like one tick above the close of the bar, which is fine as long as it clears it. So I think that's all I have to really just worry about is when I'm taking trades at my major half trend, it can't touch the middle one. If it's at the middle one, can't touch the minor one, kind of thing, so that I'm literally just only trading based off of that level basically, which is fine. It's whatever, because I'm pretty sure when I go look, I don't have many trades where it's touching multiple. All right, let's see what happens here. I had a limit so that I forgot about it. Feel, oh no. $63. Needed to clear here. All right, now we're good. All right, it's close, so all right, now it's not so close anymore. It's close. All right, break even. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to do that. It makes so much more sense. 104. Now that time I was able to actually break even, but a lot of times I can't. It was very close. I wanted the delta to be less than 63. It ended up being 122, so, but that was just, it happened right as the bar was closing. Very interested to see how this trade works out, because it's touching my middle half trend as well. All right, maybe for the regular pullbacks it doesn't matter, but the divergence it does. $122. Don't want it to be a trap. Oh, we got 30 minutes left. Today did not have to suck as bad as it did. It did not. Not tell the people was your dog. Had the sound on, so I was like, what's that noise? What? Yeah. Good thing you have the sound on. It was one day that I had Tradeovate open in the background, and I was like, what the hell is that sound? It's supposed to be a woman. Why do I hear this man talking? And then I realized it was Tradeovate. And then there was another time where, I don't know, I guess it was some kind of lag in it saying something on Tradeovate, because I had just like opened up Tradeovate right when I was done taking a trade, and I heard order filled, and I'm like, where's the order? But it was no order. It was no order. Oh. 34. Not enough. Still down 300. Yeah. Then my challenge account is down 1,500. But it's just really annoying because I'm missing like $800 of profit in that account because of that one trade that day. But it's all good. I'm actually probably going to stop trading in it, to be honest. I kind of wanted to stop anyway, just because once I saw the bots, there's really no point. And actually, I am gonna, let me disconnect from it. Take it out. So it literally doesn't matter. They make another contest and don't allow bots to be in there, then I'll continue, but it's literally no point. You guys allow bots and you allow people who you didn't even invite, so what's the point? Hey True, how are you this morning? Good morning. Temperature's dropping tonight. I need a heated blanket. Looks at you now. You just gotta watch those, because I know people who have like slept with them and have gotten burns from them. I think my mom just bought my grandma a heated blanket recently. I just want a weighted blanket. Like I'm one of those people where it doesn't matter if it's summertime. If I'm like laying down, you know, just relaxing, if I'm on the couch, whatever, I have to have something on me. I don't ask me why, I don't know. I've always been that way. Always. Now, a weighted blanket, oh my goodness, that would be heaven for me. See, 48. Same. Why the hesitation? Just push. Are you fucking serious? Please. Y'all, I am about to get so annoyed. I'm not lying. I'm not lying. And then I should have been in the reversal too. I missed the reversal looking at that shit. I'm gonna stay positive. I do want to go back and look at this though, like pushing back towards the buy rotation. I've been saying that for a minute, but I've been looking at so many other things that I didn't do it, and I'm gonna look at it now today. Because I think I don't want to take sales going back to buy rotations and buys going back to sell rotations. I'm pretty sure by the time I look at the data, it's going to be like it's a 50-50 type of thing, probably. 63.78. Oh my God, please don't annoy me. I'm gonna keep taking trades though. I'm more so mad at myself because I'm missing so many trades today. That I would be break even at this point, you know? So that's very annoying. But we keep pushing. And that is why we have evals, to practice whatever needs to be practiced. But I was making such good progress on that Apex account. So that's pretty fucking annoying. And I definitely would have gotten filled on I would have gotten filled here. There was like a 3-second difference between the close of the bar and where I would have gotten filled. You want both? See, Amelia, I'm the same way. And people, you're not hot. No, I just need something on me. I don't know what it is. Sorry, you're having a morning. Oh, thank you, True Seeker. It's me. It's me. It's the market. It's both. It's the combination of both. But primarily me, though. 78. But at the same time, I just have to remind myself today is day 11 of having data for this strategy. So you're not going to have everything that you need in 11 days, not with the number of setups that I have. So school that I'm unhealthily attached to, cannot walk around without it. Oh my goodness. That just means it's your safe space. 78. All right, let's try divergence again. It's so weird because divergence is what sets up the most and what works the most. There's way too much delta in that bar. But I want it to be less than, what, 78? It's 200 and something. After having such a good day yesterday. I haven't had one of these trades in a long time. That's if it even sets up. Bro, you can't be serious. You just can't. Finally a fucking win. Hallelujah. Jeez Louise. The market is going to stress me out. Shouldn't take all of that. I literally have not had this setup. You can see it. Minor trend is an uptrend, but we're trying to get into the early sale. Have not had that setup in a very long time. 74. Oh, that was almost a setup. Not quite. Of course, it still works out. It always works out when you don't take it. Oh, yeah. All right, sorry. Getting me. But it's not you, it's me routine. I envision you not exactly Applejacks. Like, what the Someone posted in Discord about Elite Trader requesting them to go live. Ooh, nice. There's somebody in Trade Kage's Discord who's actually live with Elite already, if I'm not mistaken. But he said that I guess he was requested to go live, but it's taken them a long time to actually give him the accounts. It's something like a really weird situation. He said it kind of almost seems like they don't have the process down together, because when he emailed them, the response he got from support was something like, all right, we'll look into that for you. Like, huh? What do you mean? That should be something as simple as sending me the documents, giving me my credentials, and we keep it moving here, you know? I don't know. I don't know. That's too close to that level either way. And it's invalid anyway. All right, let's see what happens here. Got 20 minutes left. What an awful. At least I'm back. When I say positive, my balance on my Apex account is back above 50,000. So that's nice. But I was, what, $300 something in the green after yesterday's session, like 327 or something like that. So I'm just ready to get this process over with. It's like I'm not, obviously if I was trying to rush it, I would just do more back testing. So I'm not like in a rush, but at the same time, it's like I gave myself a year. We're at 11 months. Get your shit together, you know? So, but I get the more annoyed I get more annoyed the closer I know I am to like this is almost complete. And at this point, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be just certain places on my cheat sheet where I'm like, hey, we just don't take that trade kind of thing. Because if in 11 days, the market has kind of been choppy some days and very trendy other days. So in 11 days, if I don't have very many trades for that particular setup, I think we could just throw it away. I think so. Wait, not you still ready to say F Elite too? Wait a minute. Got that from Seinfeld. It was in a Wale song. Oh. Janelle is just, listen, I commend you. Because number one, you have the balls to actually go into a live account. I feel like a lot of people in the prop space don't even have the balls to go in a live account. And I think it's probably because they know deep down that they're just playing the game of props and not actually using the experience and the process to learn to develop a strategy and to develop an edge. They just try to develop something that can get them to payouts, and that's it. All right, we are underneath a change line, so I can't take any trades unless we pull back further. Excuse me. Oh, let me write this in my journal for today for me to look at. So I can remember. Usually I remember what I want to look at once I journal, because I literally only study / look at setups that had losses that particular day to see if I'm missing something. And obviously I don't expect my strategy to be perfect, and that's not really what I'm aiming for. However, if there's something I could do to make things better, I obviously definitely want to do that. All right, 52. $53, wouldn't you know? I'm gonna chance it. I just kind of developed this last night. I still don't all the way know. Oh, you know what? No. I'm only getting out of it because this bar was on the buy rotation line, and I think that's the bitch. I feel like that was the reason why I lost that divergence trade, so I just got out of it because I don't even want to deal. It did end up winning though, of course. Of course, it's the one I get out of. 32. It's always the one you get out of. But honestly, I'd rather just take the break even, because if I would have lost that trade knowing that that was my hunch with the other trade, then I would have been really pissed off. So I'd rather just get out of it. It's cool. My donor, that was his favorite TV show to watch, was Seinfeld. It's probably why I hated it so much. Play by my own rules, withdraw with no approvals needed. Period. You balling like you are, you could do that. This is me trying to butter you up for Christmas time. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Uh-oh, sorry if that made a lot of noise. Now I wonder if it was the other thing that caused it. Didn't touch that. Oh, that's equal, so there's really no way to play that. Kind of in a dilemma here. Well, it didn't pull back far enough yet anyway. I was gonna say I'm kind of in a pickle because these swings were equal of volume, and I've removed the oscillator, which would show me what the actual show me the difference between the two, but there's really no need for the oscillator at this point. It's just extra noise. Just sucks because everything's set up the way I wanted it to, aside from that, the equal volume. It's only because I have different rules based on if this swing is more than this one or if this one's less than this one, and when it's equal, what can you do? Nothing. Not ruthless. All right, we got 12 more minutes. I'm probably just gonna journal and go take a nap and then do all my studying later. I am just so exhausted. Team. Not what I'm looking for. I forgot about the speaker. Thank God I didn't get into any trades. I mean, it's low impact, so it probably wouldn't have affected me that much, but I still, even with low impact, I like to stop a minute before and restart a minute after. But I definitely just forgot that fast. Good morning, Traders Chick. How are you this morning? Oh, I don't even drink coffee. Maybe I need to. Trading View. Yeah, I don't drink anything with caffeine in it. Even the tea that I used to drink every day, but I kind of stopped. Don't ask me why, I don't know. But I always made sure it was decaffeinated, and I literally just drink the tea by itself. No honey, no nothing. It's herbal tea. And I only do that because I intermittent fast. So obviously, you know, if I put sugar or anything like that in there, then I've broken my fast, and I don't like that. Because I used to make tea like the first thing that I would drink in the morning just to have something warm on my stomach, because they say that it helps with like digestion and stuff. But I probably stopped because I started consuming the right amount of fiber, so it kind of made no sense. I didn't really need to do it anymore. 25. Can we clear it? Probably not. All right, now we did. All right, push too far now. Good trade, just wasn't valid for what I was looking for. Tea with nothing, yeah, tea with nothing. Kind of early, I put in a limit order and it didn't show up. Had to leave the app and come back. Oh no. Yeah, tea with. Yeah, I'm crazier than you thought. The crazy thing is, I never liked tea. Like growing up, I hated tea. I don't like it cold. I don't. I think the only reason I can stomach tea with nothing in it is because I drink it so hot, and I just like, not to say that I chug it, but I just take it down, really. And I usually get, it's not, I usually get the flavor. It's usually lemon ginger. I used to mix peach ginger with lemon ginger, or just have lemon ginger by itself, and that was kind of enough. No coffee. Coffee is the crack in my house. My grandma drinks coffee every morning. She always has. She's the reason why there's even sugar in the house, because we don't consume sugar. Like, we don't put sugar in stuff. And my mom, she used to put a lot of sugar in spaghetti, and she has been doing so well in that she stopped doing that shit. Don't get me wrong, it was good sometimes, but then other time I'm like, okay, that's it for me. But I also, even when I was younger, I didn't really like salty or sweet things. Only thing salty I would like is chips here and there. But like, you know, when you have a family event and you got a bunch of desserts and stuff, I was not that kid. Mm-mm. I was not the kid who partake in desserts. 12. Alright, that went further than I wanted it to. Alright, we got 5 minutes. I highly doubt I get anything else. That is going to be a very frustrating journaling day. Just off the strength of some of the trades that I should have just followed what I said yesterday that I was going to do, putting the order in, just breaking even if it invalidates itself, that kind of thing. But like I said, pretty sure most of my losses today are just from me not having the data that I need. So it's cool. We'll come back stronger tomorrow, hopefully. Look, at this point, I wish I was at jury duty, because guess what? I wouldn't be red today, because I wouldn't be trading, because I would be over there listening to these stupid people and their stupid questions. Maybe I shouldn't have quit. You know what, Janelle? You just reminded me. My granny did not come to my door and say hi to me. Good morning, Di Lorenzo. Good morning, good morning. Congratulations on your payout. Congratulations. I'm happy that you got it. Well, kind of didn't get it resolved because you don't really know why you got denied the first time. But I'm glad that you got your payout though. Oh, just so you guys are aware, in Nutty's afternoon stream yesterday, he did say that Apex, of course not publicly, but Apex basically admitted to him that they now know that the software that they use to calculate the MAE, which is what they use to determine if the improper risk management, it's miscalculating. And I had this hunch from the beginning. I did. Just because, and I actually kind of got into a little rendezvous with one of the other mods, because I stop. I don't want to say that, but just stop. Like, y'all know it really irritates me when they think that the traders are always at fault. It bothers me so bad. It does, I'm not gonna lie. But I even told him during that little scuffle, I was like, you do understand that a lot of these software, they don't even calculate the MAE properly. I know this personally. TradeZella, I could log in and show you guys my TradeZella right now. And TradeZella, 90% of my trades doesn't even have an MAE at all. And the other 10% is completely wrong. Why? Because when you export from NinjaTrader, from the executions tab, the executions tab doesn't have the MAE calculated in it. However, the trades tab in the performance tab does, but you can't export from the trades tab. So knowing this, right? You have to understand that other software is going to do the same thing. And we even had a conversation about this. When you go into your trade performance on Tradeovate, show me the MAA statistic. So if the actual platform and software doesn't calculate it, how the hell is a third-party software going to calculate it then? Because when you export from Tradeovate and put it into this third-party software, right? The MAE is not exported because it's not even part of the freaking trade performance to begin with. This is like basic shit, right? But he swore up and down that I didn't know what the hell I was talking about. And it's always the trader's fault. And I'm fucking sick of it. I am. 26. We are almost done trading for the day. But I'm going to take this last trade. It might lose. And that's okay. Yeah. But yeah, that just really freaking bothered me. Like, just leave people alone. Okay? Because there are some people who have literally shown that they likely were denied and shouldn't have been. And it's that simple, and it's okay. It is okay. I have to have caffeine every now and then because we're too southern for no sugar in my tea. I'm weak. Not we must talk. But yeah. Oh, and just so you guys know, probably after today, I'm done trading after 10 o'clock. I'm going to look at all my trades after 10 o'clock so far out of the data that I have, and I'm likely just going to stop. Yeah, we'll see. I'm probably going to stop. But yeah, so there are several people who, based on trades that they have posted and just knowing how they trade, probably were improperly denied. But you can't prove it because, first of all, I shouldn't have to go pay $20 for, and his argument is, well, you don't want to pay $20 for a $2,000 payout. The point is I shouldn't have to, right? That's the point. Your software should calculate it properly. And not just that, you knew that you were going to be implementing some of these things. So y'all should have already been working on the back end dashboard, back office for your traders to begin with. So that when you implemented these new rules, you already had the back office that would show everything. Implementing things and then saying, oh yeah, you guys, because if you look in the FAQ, it tells you that you're supposed to get a detailed report with any denial that you have. Where is the damn detailed reports? There are no detailed reports. All it says is improper risk management or whatever. That's not detailed. He literally in the 3-hour-long interview said, I was wrestling for months on what I should have been implementing. I could have done this and I could have done that and I could have done this. So if you were wrestling for months and you knew what the possibilities were of the new rules, why for months didn't you already have a software engineer creating your back office for all of these things so that everything, when you push that button to start your back office should have shown everything. I'm just saying. And it's no way that y'all did not know that the MAE wasn't being calculated properly. I knew that. And I don't use TradesViz or TraderView or whatever the hell software they tell you to get. I knew that. This is simple shit, man. I'm off my rant now. All right. She didn't have her coffee yet. No, she didn't. But yeah, like it just and maybe it's because I'm taking on other people's problems. But like I said before, even if I'm not being affected by it yet, I can be affected by it in the future. Because I'll be damned if I get flagged for improper risk management, we know we got a problem, right? I ain't buying shit. I ain't buying no $20 nothing. I will open up my NinjaTrader and show you in my trade performance what my MAE was the entire time. It's literally the only way that you can get me for improper risk management is from the break evens that I take, which you're not supposed to, you're not supposed to be penalized for that. But it just doesn't, I'm over people trying to blame the traders. And I literally told him, I said, all of this is Apex's fault. You're not going to blame the trader. Okay. Now you can blame the people who literally publicly say, I know I broke the rules, and then get upset and I got denied for like, you knew that you broke the rules, whatever. But I'm talking about for the people who don't break the rules. And let me tell y'all something else. Some of these rules, I would not be surprised if some of them stop being soft breaches and they end up being hard breaches. And let me tell you why. Remember before, when the only time they took profit out of your account was if they deemed that you did a news trade, like you traded a news strategy instead of trading your normal strategy, and it just so happened to follow, my entry happened at news. The reason why I think it's going to happen is because you have people who are literally purposely violating the rules, will publicly say that they are violating the rules and say, but it's cool because I'm up 4,000. It's cool because I'm up 6,000 on my account right now. So it's cool because at some point, all I have to do is trade. Chris from support from the payout team is telling people that you just need to trade do your 8 days clean, 5 days of $50, 3 flips, and then you could withdraw the money. I'm telling y'all right now that it's going to be a problem. They're either going to have to start putting people on probation, which some of these people I do believe should be on probation, because if you are purposely breaking the rules over and over and over again and saying, well, doing this doesn't bother me. Okay, it doesn't bother you, but it's a rule. So either they're going to have to start putting these people on probation. They're going to make hey, we're not going to penalize you if you do it one time. They are going to penalize you if you do it one time. That's the second option. Or the third option, they're going to start taking away the profits in your account from you doing it. Or number 4, they're not going to allow you to, I got denied because I broke the rules in the last 8-day cycle. So now I'm just going to trade clean and do my 5 days of $50 and then flip the other 3. They're not going to let you do that. Which technically they can deny you, even though he's saying that you can do it. Technically, they could possibly deny you for doing that, because remember, when they calculate stuff and when they look at your trades, they go from an approval to approval basis, not request to request. So if you traded a certain way for the first 8 trading days, and then the next 8 trading days, you just make your little $50 and flip for 3, they can technically get you for a withdrawal strategy because you did not trade the same way in that 16-day period. Because you have to go from approval to approval. Yeah, Amelia, he's been telling people that. Exactly. Exactly, Amelia. Exactly. Like, we have to think things through, right? And this is just common sense. If you continue to break the rule, like, Apex is not going to allow you to continuously break the rules for a period of time, run up the scoreboard, and then allow you to withdraw that money. They're going to have to put a line in the sand somewhere. And it's very irritating, because when you are someone who does not break the rules, or maybe you accidentally, hey, I had an order in, didn't realize it and it took me, too far, whatever, whole different ball game. But when you have people who are literally purposely doing this stuff, it ruins it for everybody else. I mean, think about all the people who were trading bonds, the regular way. They traded it the way they would in a live account. And now all of a sudden, well, I think bonds are back now, but bonds were gone for months. Why? Because you had this small group of people who were literally being dumbasses and manipulating the market or using manipulated data to make hundreds of thousands of dollars. So now you mess it up for the people who trade bonds the right way. Like, why does everything have to be a game to people? Why does everything have to be like, even what John said in that 3-hour video where he was like, in the beginning, prop firms, like, the space was filled with people who just, hey, I don't have the extra capital from working my job, or, whatever. I don't have the extra capital to be able to put into an account and trade, especially because futures has a much higher cost to get in, entry cost versus Forex. And now it's turned into, how do I get to this payout and kind of like maneuver around and do things that I'm not supposed to do? And it wasn't supposed to be that, y'all. I agree with him, because I remember when I first heard about prop firms so many years ago, that was everybody's goal, was to get funded, because they didn't want to either they didn't have the money, the extra disposable income, or they just didn't want to use their disposable income to trade, because it is a risk. So being able to be funded for, less than $200, that was the wave, right? But now it's just like, yo, how can I put this 200 in and get 2,000 out? How can I put this 200 in and get 2,000 out? Like, it's insane to me. It is. And yes, Amelia, I agree. He needs to stop saying it. He does. Because I'm telling you now, it's not going to go over well. It's not. And as soon as people start getting denied doing exactly what he said, because Apex is going to stop that shit. Now everybody gonna be mad at him. Just don't tell people nothing. Hey, look, I don't really know what to tell you. Trade clean, keep trading. That's what you should be telling people. But you know, whatever. But yeah, all right. So let me go through the accounts real quick with you guys. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna stop at 10 o'clock because I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Oh, thank goodness. I forgot my copier wasn't on, so that last trade I lost didn't even get copied to my Top Step accounts. And I'm back negative on the Apex account, which is annoying. I was up 327 yesterday in profit, but whatever. All right, so oh goodness. Y'all, my Top Step account stopped copying a long time ago because I only took 6 trades on that, but I actually took 10 trades. My goodness. It was when I took the contest account out of the copier. I forgot to turn it back on. But either way, so I took 10 trades, won 2, lost 6, broke even on 2. Very terrible, terrible day. So I'm gonna spend my afternoon after I take a nap studying to see kind of what happens. But it's cool. Still got 2,000 in drawdown on this account. This is the one I'm really I'm really focused on the Top Step accounts as well, just because y'all know my goal is to get funded with Top Step. That's all I really care about, to be honest with you. But this is the account that had the most profit in it, so kind of sucks, but either way. Let me see. It's the area of schemers and scammers, from props to credit card to insurance. I'm telling you, it's like some people, you just don't want to do right, and I don't understand. Nah, that's why I don't move the house. I was able to get back 600 back on the oops. Ooh, nice. Congratulations. Need another 800 to break even for the day. You got it. You got it. All right, y'all. That's it for me. I wish I was at jury duty. Or just not traded today, but it's all right. I'll learn from today and we'll see what happens. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like the video on your way out if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye, guys.